Hello guys, so today I want to talk about Sonic Adventure 3, a game I've basically rated over 20 years for. It's just crazy that they haven't made it yet. But since Sonic's actually getting good again, who knows, they might actually consider it. And I still want them to possibly remaster or remake Sonic 06 since that game. It had so much potential, but just because of how buggy it was on PS3. We'll get more into that. I just really want to talk about Sonic Adventure 3 and what they could do. So let's get into it. So yeah, Shadow, of course, should get a lot of attention after his recent game. Yeah, Shadow Generations was a pretty good game. Shadow's always been my favourite character since Sonic Adventure 2, and Sonic Adventure 2 sort of got me into the franchise. Yeah. Because I'm more of like a 3D fan than a 2D fan, but I got like some collection before that had a lot of the old Sonic games, like Sonic 3 and stuff, the original Sonic, some pinball one. Yeah. But yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 is where I actually became a fan. Then I played Heroes, which became one of my favourites as well. 06, I never really played it, and it seems like I'm happy I didn't, because on the gen it came out, I heard it was just really buggy, so and the story wasn't the best, but it seems like, from what I've seen, it seems like there is some good stuff in the story, which this is where we should probably get into the character from Sonic 06 and how they could do better in Adventure 3, but yeah. But what, I haven't fully finished Shadow Generations. I think I'm just about at the end, where it's gonna confront Black Doom from, the Shadow the Hedgehog game, which, yeah, just a great game, by the way. There's a lot of Shadow story, getting to see people he really cared about before again, like Maria and stuff, but I won't talk too much about it because I don't say spoilers, but I guess I could just continue on from however they decide to end this, how they decide to end Shadow the Hedgehog, because I haven't fully seen the ending yet, so yeah, probably gonna finish it today. Maybe we could do a game review or something. Yeah, but yeah, still, he had a really interesting story from just some of the scenes I've seen, yeah, where basically his future gets destroyed, and he basically goes back in time to kill Sonic the Hedgehog, the main character. So that's just an interesting story in itself, because man, he's basically Trunks from Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, he's basically that character. It's just such that he ended up being in a game that wasn't done perfectly. I feel like they should have waited a bit longer for this game, like delayed it for how it turned out, because playing some of the levels on PC from fan-made stuff, and then Generations alone, remastering some of the levels, man, it shows the potential of how good Sonic 06 could have been. Probably would have been top 5, top 3 Sonic games if they actually, fully did it well when it came out originally. So yeah, they need to either remaster this, re-release it, or just basically remake it. Or they could just remake it into Sonic Adventure 3, really, but I just want to see this character again. Give him justice, yeah. And then Sonic himself. I guess you could give him like a protector role in this, like maybe finally introduce maybe Chris from Sonic X, this shows my childhood. Basically uses like the Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 storylines, but doesn't really have Chris still, so he's kind of left out. So it'd be cool if they found a way to implement Chris at this point, yeah. And if they decide to do another Sonic Adventure at some point, like when I'm the near old man or something, you can see him like all grown up or something, which would be cool, yeah. Yeah. I think that's what happens in the show as well, so yeah. Because he was a pretty cool character to have, like, a human friend for Sonic compared to, Elise from flipping, Sonic 06. Like, it's like there was in a relationship, it was so creepy and weird. People have memed it to death. I'd say at least the human character in the Sonic live action films, I'd say, is at least better than her, but it's just the human characters in those movies are not really that great. And if they really cut out the human characters, the franchise would be doing even better, probably. Some of those human characters, especially in Sonic 2, with that wedding scene, it's just so cringe. But yeah. And just the stuff they did with Elise and Sonic 06. Oh. Yeah, I'd rather see Chris, and he becomes like an important character for Sonic to help out and protect. Like somehow put him into the story somehow, yeah, so it fits well. Yeah, and that's what I'd want for like Sonic's or something. But then I guess we've got to think about the villain. Who would actually be the villains? Sonic Adventure 1, we had Chaos, pretty cool villain, trying to get all the Chaos Emeralds to become the ultimate life form, basically. And basically got Dr. Robotnik's grandfather. He basically, when he died, he left like a, I guess the bio ultimate life form, the prototype one, and Shadow. So basically there was multiple villains in Sonic Adventure 2. I mean, you're always gonna have Eggman as a villain, but when it comes to like the main villain, there's always gonna be like one that's just the most powerful and the one everyone needs to stop. Yeah. But everything that happened in Sonic Adventure 2 was mainly because of, you know, his grandfather, even though Eggman ends up destroying the moon and stuff, but half of it. But some of the big things where he could destroy the entire flipping Earth. Yeah, that was all on him. And basically the heroes and villains had to work together to stop his plan. Yeah. We get that epic scene with Sonic and the Shadow, which I can't wait to see in live action next month. But yeah, who would actually be the main villain? Yeah. If they made a Sonic Adventure 3. Yeah. I mean, they've done stuff with Shadow where like some of the government wants to take out Shadow, and then even some police thought Sonic was a bad guy with that classic City Escape mission. And they get locked up because of, you know, Shadow. He gets the blame. So yeah, I don't even know when it comes to human characters apart from Dr. Robotnik, which is just the usual. Because obviously he's always going to be like one that's always there, but not really the main villain. Yeah, I don't know who they'd actually make as the main villain. Like, I'd either bring back the guy from Sonic 06 that actually seemed interesting, or they could just make an entirely new villain, but I'd rather hear what you guys think of what they should do for like a main villain, because I'm not even really sure, but it'd be cool if they could make up like a new villain and make him pretty cool. And I just don't even know how they'd make the story. Say if it's like continuing off maybe Sonic 06 and Shadow Generations, depending on how that ends. There's a lot of time stuff is happening, so they could do something. I don't know. Where they go through time and stuff like this, since that's like a common trend to like go through time or different universes, so they could do like a universe thing, like Sonic Prime, which would be interesting. Like someone's trying to change time or something. But since Sonic Prime's already done that, I don't know if they're gonna really go to that unless they can think of a good reason to do it. And just in some way make it different. Yeah, I don't know who should be the main villain, but it could be a new one, and they could do some maybe time travel stuff. And that's how you could fit in Silver. And then maybe like Chris, something that, you know, Sonic gets close to, but then ends up maybe dying or something, which would be, I don't know if they'd actually go that far, but then that's where Sonic would want to go through time to possibly save him. Like maybe he gets erased. There's so many ideas in Shadow, how everything's entering, I guess, Shadow Generations, how it goes into the next game. Yeah. Maybe wanting to learn more about himself, so to get some more information in from what I've played in Shadow Generations. Yeah. Thanks to Blood Doom video. That's where I'll just end it though, because I don't want to say too much about that game. And yeah. So the things I just want the most right now in this franchise is a Sonic Adventure 3 and a Sonic 06 remastered, because that game, people could love that game if they actually made it right this time. Yeah. Or fixed all the bugs like what fans have actually done as they re-release some of the missions on PC, yeah, because the console version is just not the best. But some people have actually been able to deal with them and actually enjoy the game, which good for them. I tried, but on PS3 it was awful. Like FPS was like going below 20. Some of the bugs, I couldn't do it. Even though the story was decent, not the best, but decent, and there was some potential. But to be honest, I'd prefer a remake. But yeah, I'll just end it here. Let me know what you think down below. Drop me a like. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.